Hello and welcome to So You Think You Can Fanon. I'm your host, Michael, or Equinox Doodles. I'm here with my Mega Chad friends, Greg Chudley, or Jake, Matt, and Sergio, or Roxas the Hunter.
Yo,
hello.
What's up?
We're going to begin the tuning exams. They are Team 69. That's the funny number for those little kids who are paying attention at home.
I don't get it.
Team Leader Matt, I hear you got something for us.
I have something very special indeed. Some of you who are longer time listeners may remember from some time ago. I think this is the episode that went up where we talked about top fan fictions that I think it was just Sergio and I, right?
I think
top
so.
fan fictions we had read.
I have no idea.
One of the I think that conversation got nuked in the great forgetting of the episode, and it got deleted.
Perhaps. Well, in that case, this may be the first time most people are hearing this. There is a special fan fiction that is near and dear to my little heart. It is known by many names, but the one we care about today is The Biju Fruit by Emma Iveli, a One Piece and Naruto crossover fanfiction.
Oh boy.
If you boys are alright, I'll do the narration for this one, and you guys can do the copious amounts of dialogue.
Makes sense, Mr. Radio Voice Matthew.
Is my voice quality messed up?
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine.
No, you're good.
No, it's saying
Okay.
that you're talking like a talk show host.
Okay. The problem is that I've been playing Team Fortress 2 lately, and that fucking destroys my mic.
Like Rush Limbaugh, only not dead.
Ouch.
That's a timely joke.
There's the topical
That's
joke
topical.
of the day.
That's how you know when this recording was made.
Yeah, here's the tip of the day, kids. Don't smoke unless you're cool like me. And then I put on sunglasses and I throw on a leather jacket, and you hear me unzip it a little bit, and then I flex and the sleeves burst off. Now let's get into this.
Alright. AU crossover with One Piece. Part of What If Naruto Was Raised by ... challenge. Monkey D. Luffy and his younger brother Fox D. Naruto travel the East Blue to find a crew so Luffy can become king of the pirates and Naruto a Kage. Please read and review.
Question.
I
is
don't know if I
Luffy's
heard you
last
right.
name D. Luffy?
No,
No,
his last name is Monkey.
Yeah, that's how Japanese names work.
Mm-hmm.
So Naruto's last name should be Monkey, but it's Fox.
His name is Luffy, and we don't know what the D is, and that's concerning.
Stands
still.
for Dick, obviously. Come
Wouldn't
on.
it just be his middle name?
Yeah.
No, we don't know what the D is.
Luffy, Dick,
Is that a
Monkey.
title?
Send that to Sam. No, we don't know what the D is.
Dick Monkey.
Okay.
Now,
The
I
D
just like
has something important to it that we don't know.
Yeah, there's something
Stands
still
for
weird about it.
Dongus.
Dick.
Stands for jambalaya.
So first off, this is a titanically sized fanfiction. It is 377 chapters, which, if you're an engineer, you would know is the angular frequency of a 60 hertz circuit.
Shut
enough.
up! Jesus Christ!
I don't know what the fuck you were
Can we
talking
go
about.
Can we go 5 minutes without someone bringing up angular circuitry?
What the fuck does
Holy
angular
shit.
circuitry
Angular
have to do with
frequency in
this?
a circuit, bro.
I'm confused.
I don't care. What do I look like, an engineer?
So I just like to point out
I went
this
to college.
This fanfiction may actually be older than some of the listeners we have right now. Which, if you are younger than this fanfiction, you should stop listening to this.
Leave.
Leave.
Listening to this podcast.
Yeah. You heard me scream Dick Monkey a few times. I think you should leave.
I am strictly anti-minor.
Last updated November 22nd, 2020. Published August 25th, 2006.
Oh my god. How many fucking chapters? 377 chapters.
They're still working.
I said that
It
earlier.
was last
377.
updated November 22nd of last year.
Yeah, sometimes she does like once a week updates. Sometimes she does what we've been seeing, which is
She's
not
gotta
once
be like
a week.
30.
Matt,
there a
are you
picture of
familiar
her in
with
the-
this
I
think that is a picture of her. And she's got a My Hero Academia fan fiction. That was last updated February 15th.
Oh yeah, I forgot that she made a My Hero fiction. My Hero and
She's got
Gravity Falls
148 fan fiction. She's a prolific author.
Matt, are you familiar with this author?
Yes, because I started reading this fanfiction you are looking at right now. This is one of the first ones I ever read when I was like 11.
Wow.
This is a part of my own personal history with fanfiction.
This is someone I'd like to interview.
Yes. All right. Time to begin.
They have their own TV tropes page.
That's right. I forgot she does have a TV tropes page.
Holy shit!
Like her, this story or her.
Her as an author, this story, and multiple.
Yeah, Emma Iveli,
stories.
TV tropes creator.
Is there positives on there, or is it only negatives?
They don't list positives or negatives. They just list information.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of her tropes are crossover, dead fic, reincarnation, rogue angles of Satan, and shipper on deck.
D reincarnation.
Yes.
Biju Fruit, the new life saga.
Oh, she has a disability in her hands that causes her to make grammatical mistakes.
Ouch.
Monkey D Haru, Harry Potter and the Seven Reincarnated Spirits, Souls Reborn, Monkey and Butterfly, My Heroes Reborn.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Anyhow. Author's note. This part of Mad Hat 886's challenge to write What If Naruto Was Raised by Someone. This story is What If Naruto was raised... Yeah?
Can I say one more thing before we officially get into it?
Go ahead.
This is the best thing to start reading post/week, because in her description on her page, she says she's pro-gay rights but anti-slash because fangirls are freaking insane.
How? How did you... Alright. Does she mean that
she just hates slash as a genre and doesn't think it's actually representative of actual gay relationships?
Okay, so what you mean is... So what you're saying is she doesn't like the fetishization of gay people.
Yeah.
That's
basically.
as fuck.
I think that's just a really funny way to word it.
Yeah.
Because as we have just trekked through, slash week, slash is just all about fucking.
Fucking and fucking and fucking.
Fucking.
That's true. There's no pretense or context, no reason for relationship. It's just dick in ass in mouth in balls.
I think the way we would word it, for the same purposes as Emma Iveli, is we are for gay rights, but if you want Naruto to fuck Sasuke in the ass, you should need to be shot.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Alright. This story is What If Naruto Was Raised by ... whoever raised Luffy. In this story... Oh yeah, this was made before we knew that. This was made before, in real life, we knew who raised Luffy. That's weird.
Who canonically raised
really
Luffy Monkey?
Some like mountain. What are they called?
No spoilers, but he was raised by some weird fucks out in the mountains.
Yeah.
Matt, I don't care. I'm not gonna read this.
I don't know who's listening to this,
there
bro.
might be people listening. Like, I don't know. Maybe Sam's gonna listen, and then we're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Luffy's real dad is Barack Obama," and Sam's gonna just put down the manga that he's definitely reading legally, and he's just gonna burn it.
All right. In this story, yeah.
No, that's it.
In this story, Naruto is Luffy's younger brother, but there are no mentions of Ace until later on. There are no ninja in this world, but the Biju do exist, which is the fucking giant chakra demons from Naruto, and so do their hosts.
Yeah.
Naruto will be the host, however, things are a lot different. Oh yes, other members of the Rookie 9 will be with the other 4 members of the original 5 Straw Hats. The only 2 I'm reviling are Sasuke with Zoro and Sakura with Nami. I'm not going to say who are with Usopp and Sanji.
Are you telling me that it's Sasuke Zoro?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Not They're not paired together. They're just that's how they join on.
They're the
that's
same.
just how they.
Oh, okay. I thought
That's
they were
just
like
the order
combining
they
the
appear.
characters.
No. They're all there. They're all here. Every character
Okay.
from Naruto and One Piece, whether you want them to be or not. Other characters will appear as well. I will explain more about this world later on. Disclaimer: I don't own Naruto or One Piece. If I did, there will be no endless slews of filler for Naruto, and One Piece wouldn't be dubbed by 4Kids.
Oh, that hurts.
Holds sword and is wearing a plaid. Wait, was the 4Kids dub coming out when this fic was
Probably.
released? Holds sword and is wearing a
Let's
plaid
see.
dress. It would be a kilt, but I'm a girl. Also wearing blue and white face paint over a hill full of anime fans, all wearing
Yes,
kilts.
it was.
Oh no!
It stopped.
Matt,
it stopped
Matt,
in-
Matt,
it
you-
ended
you-
in 2007.
Matt, please get your Scottish accent. Braveheart time.
They may take our enemy, but they'll never take our freedom! The army of anime fans runs down a hill into New York City.
Okay, this author is
hills
based.
around
I
New York
was
City.
I was going into this thinking like, oh no, she's a chud. No, Emma Iveli is based. Let's go.
She's one of the she's one of the Stacy fanfiction authors from the mid 2000s. All right, who wants to be
Dogs are barking.
Naruto?
I think Michael should be Naruto.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Naruto's played by a woman, and I'm one of those.
You are?
Yes.
Sergio is the woman in everything we do. So
Yes, that is true. All right, Sergio, get your Naruto voice ready.
Okay, what's with that Braveheart reference?
I think
Well,
Jacob
see-
deserves to be Luffy since you've actually read One Piece.
Yeah.
oh god, okay.
Have fun.
You better believe it.
What should Luffy sound like, Matt?
What? You read it?
Do you remember Nun Piece?
Yeah.
Let's bring up topical, ancient, gross fucking internet things. The One Piece abridged. Wait, Luffy talked like this the whole time.
Do it,
But
baby.
Emma does own an AOC that may come into this fic.
The Biju Fruit by Emma Iveli. 12 years ago. The Great
12 years
Gold...
ago.
The Great... Oh my god, they didn't reveal what Gold Roger's name was yet!
Oh! That hurts.
The Great Gold Rogers, King of the Pirates, died, executed by the Marines. Right before he died, he told those who were listening that they would have to search the world for his treasure. One Piece, it started Gold Age of Pirates. 4 years ago, in the village of Fuchsia, the strongest of the Biju, the Kyuubi, the nine-tailed fox, attacked. The one who saved them was a mysterious, nameless hero, known only as the Fourth
Matt.
Hokage.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah.
We didn't know the name of the fourth Hokage yet either.
You can see how dated this entire thing is.
Oh,
It's
this was a
beautiful.
simpler time. This was a simpler
Fuck,
time.
dude.
No one hated Naruto yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. I fucking hated Naruto.
However, the only way to stop it was sealing it into a baby. He asked the family of a newborn baby if he could do this, which they reluctantly... Oh my god, they didn't reveal he was Naruto's dad either? Ah!
Oh,
He sealed the demon into the baby, and his final wish was for this small village to see him as a hero. Sadly, only the baby's family and a few villagers saw him as such. The others saw him as the demon. The mayor made it illegal to talk about the demon within the child. We'll never know about it. Then, something happened one day. Chapter
I also
1.
really like
Yeah?
the fact that there is the fourth Hokage, but he's not like the Hokage of the town. He's just called the fourth Hokage. That is his title.
Yeah.
That was my first, last, and middle name, as well as my title.
Chapter 1.
Hello, my name is the fourth Hokage.
Yes, I'm Hokage the Fourth?
Sorry, only my
Hokage Fourth.
only my mother can call me fourth.
His name is D fourth Hokage.
Chapter 1. The fruit is eaten. The red-hair pirates arrived in their base town of Fuchsia Village. The moment they arrived, they were greeted by two boys, one 7 years old with black hair and one 4 with blonde hair. They were brothers. Monkey D. Luffy was the older of the two, and Fox D. Naruto was the younger. Hold on. Hey, Mr. Mayor, what should we have our last name be to seal this fox demon into a baby? Do it to the Fox family.
I think you mean Mr. Fourth Hokage.
Oh yeah, you're right, Mr. Fourth Hokage. All right.
Sorry, please. Fourth is my father's name.
Yeah, you can call me the.
Okay, I think by default, Michael, you have to be Red Hair Shanks, who is he's just sort of a skinny, younger man, got red hair. Believe it or not.
So Kyle?
Sure.
Okay.
Like Kyle, if Kyle was a pirate.
Oh, okay. Let me think about this. All right. I'm just gonna make him Irish. Ain't got fish cake. What are you doing now?
Hold on, Michael.
That's very
are you aware?
You're close.
Are you aware that the 4Kids dub made him Irish?
No. I told my friend who's really into One Piece that I will only watch the 4Kids dub of One Piece.
You son of a bitch. All right, asked Red Hair Shanks.
We're going to show you how manly we are.
Said the 7-year-old child, Luffy.
Yeah.
Said Naruto. Oh, that's right. Jiraiya is
Jiraiya. Matt B. Jiraiya.
Yeah, right. Said Jiraiya, one of Shanks' crew members.
We are.
Yelled both. Luffy had a knife in his hand while... Oh god, no! Naruto had 2 knives. Luffy stabbed himself in the face while Naruto cut his face 6 times.
Is that an explanation for the whiskers?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yelled Shanks. Later, in the local tavern.
That was really stupid of you two!
Yelled Shanks at the 2 brothers.
But we really want to join your crew.
Whitened Naruto.
Since Michael's doing the Scottish, I will drop the Scottish, so there's not too much Scottish.
No, I want another Scottish.
Both Scottish.
Both Scottish.
So.
We're the men. I have a punch like a pistol.
Said Luffy.
And I can multiply myself. I'm a clone user.
Said Naruto.
Punch like a pistol and clone user. That's funny.
Laughed Shanks. Both began to get angry. Shanks sighed.
Aye. Yeah, don't get angry. Have some apple juice, you two.
Said Shanks. He handed the 2 brothers some apple juice, and then began to laugh. This is still Shanks.
Oh. Real men don't drink apple juice.
Hey.
Yelled Naruto.
Not funny.
Yelled Luffy. If you really want to be a man, read this, said Jiraiya, and he gave them some pieces of paper. However, Yasop, another member of Shanks' crew, said,
I love Yasop.
You want to be Yasop?
Hey, give that me.
He yelled, not wanting to 2 boys to read his work, which was a pervert story called Make Out Paradise. However, he accidentally read a few lines in the process and fainted from blood loss.
You boys at it again.
I knew Sergio was going to voice Makino. Said Makino, one of the barmaids.
Those 2 will never change.
Sergio!
Both barmaids.
Said Ayame, the other barmaid. Ayame, she's the ramen girl, isn't she, from Ichiraku Ramen?
Probably. I think so.
Then the 2 noticed Yasop on the ground.
Yes.
Oh my god, Yasop!
Said the 2 barmaids. Michael, you want to be Ben Beckman?
Who the
Sure.
fuck is Ben Beckman?
What does Ben Beckman sound like?
Do not... Jacob, you don't remember Ben Beckman?
I forgot his name was Ben Beckman.
What does this man sound like?
He uses guns, but he's cool, not like Yasop, who uses guns but isn't cool.
Who's not cool.
All right. Bang bang, pow, pow pow pow, pow pow, bang bang.
That's
Thank
not
you.
words.
Said Ben Beckman, the first mate of the crew.
Well, he doesn't seem like it.
Said Naruto.
Sorry. It's true. There's many things a pirate must do. And he knows that sea can kill you in 1,000 ways.
Said Ben Beckman, who suddenly had acquired a firearms translator.
You ain't got a fish cake,
Said Shanks.
See? He just likes making fun of us.
You were a child for the first word, and then you dropped your balls. Said Luffy.
Maybe you do have
The
a
rubber fruit. Let's
Said
see
Ben Beckman with a oh no, this was back in the era of fan fiction where everybody used sweat drops as though it was a literary expression that was commonly used.
Hey bro, over here.
Said Luffy, pointing to a box. Just then, the door slammed open. A man whose face was covered in a white with a large sword on his back. For some reason, he didn't have any eyebrows.
A mountain bandit.
Whispered IMA. Well, well, pirates, said the man. I thought something smelled awful. Now get me some sake.
Listen up here, big hoss. We're all out.
Said Makino. Then, what are they all drinking? Said man.
Sorry, we took the last of it. Here's an unopened one.
Said Shanks, holding out the unopened bottle. The man punched the bottle, breaking it and spilling all of its contents on Shanks with it.
Oh, look at this mess.
Said Shanks, picking up the shards of the broken bottle.
I'm sorry, I lost my spot. Look at this mess.
I said that.
Oh wait, no, sorry. You don't have to worry about it. We'll clean it up.
Said IMA.
That's quite alright.
Said Shanks.
Sorry,
man...
sorry. That piece of dialogue looked like it was something that my character would have said.
Yeah, don't worry. The man then used his sword to knock over everything on the bar. What a piece of shit. If you like cleaning up that mess, clean that, said the man, who then out a wanted power. I'm Momochi Zabuza. I have quite a high bounty on my head. 8 million berries.
Why did she canonically remove Zabuza's eyebrows? Zabuza has eyebrows, right? That's not just me. Like, he has them.
No, I'm pretty sure Zabuza has eyebrows.
Yeah, he
he
does have
definitely
eyebrows.
definitively have eyebrows.
Do you think he just drew those on in the end? Oh, wait. Actually, no, he still has eyebrows there. Never mind.
Those are pretty definitive eyebrows.
Yeah, I looked at
maybe in the Edo Tensei he had no eyebrows, but that didn't
if you
exist
go to,
at this point.
If you go to General, he doesn't really look like he has eyebrows there, but he does.
Matt,
He's just got very muscular eyebrows.
Matt, this is pre-Edo Tensei.
Oh,
A simpler time.
God, this is such a step into the past. I hope this is saved somewhere.
This is pre both time skips as well.
Yeah, way pre both time skips. I think at this point in time they would have been in Thriller Bark in One Piece. Fuck.
7? There's 6?
Fuck.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
enough talking about the shows. Talking about the fan fiction now. You're nobody. I'm leaving, said the man known as Zabuza.
Shanks,
Hey.
are you okay?
Said Makino worriedly towards the pirate captain, helping him clean up from the mess that covered in.
Don't worry. Some of it went in my mouth,
said Shanks. He and his began to laugh it off. Jake,
How could you?
yelled Luffy.
Why didn't you stand up like a man?
Why did you stand up like...
Luffy.
said Shanks.
I don't feel so good.
Said Naruto,
Turf
a
the
large
dust.
purple man Fortnite default dancing in the past.
Luffy.
Said Shanks.
Oh, sorry.
Jake.
I'm leaving.
Said Luffy. Luffy was about to leave. Shanks grabbed his arm and it began to stretch. The entire crew gasped.
What's happening?
Cried Luffy.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'll do Lucky Roo. He's a big fat guy. Luffy, did you eat this fruit? Asked Lucky Roo, the fat man of the crew, holding him. That's his role. He's just the fat guy of the crew holding a picture of a purple fruit.
I did. It wasn't very good. And Naruto ate the other fruit that was there.
Said Luffy, pointing at his little brother, who suddenly fainted.
Naruto!
Naruto! Naruto! Bar.
What's happening to him?
Asked Luffy.
He ate the Biju fruit, model Kyuubi. The only time the person would faint after eating would be,
said Shanks, who turned his attention to the barmaids.
Is he?
Asked Shanks. Jiraiya then lifted up the unconscious boy's shirt, and there was what looked like a tattoo of a spiral. Why didn't you tell me about this earlier? I know about the Jinchuriki, said Jiraiya.
The Jinchuriki?
Asked Luffy, confused. Luffy, has your brother ever been hated by the villagers? Asked Jiraiya. Luffy balled his fists.
Also, I just want to say something of how funny a line that was. Imagine if like you were prosecuting someone in court and you walked up and was like, Jacob Goldinger on the stand. Were you liked in high school? No. I rest my case.
I rest my case.
Your mom? Be gay. I rest my case.
All the time. And they hate me too for trying to stand up for him. That's one reason why we want to join. Ayame, Makino and the mayor and our family are the only ones who treat us nicely.
Let's see, said Luffy.
What the fuck does this mean? This next sentence makes
Luffy,
no sense.
please don't hate your brother.
Please don't hate you're the brother.
You are the
Please don't hate you're the brother.
Said Makino.
You are the brother. Remember, for years ago, when that demon attacked the giant fox, the truth was he was never killed. He was sealed inside Naruto.
Said Ayame.
Really?
Said Luffy, holding back tear, wondering what was what happening to his brother. Both the barmaids tried to comfort him.
Pat, pat.
Pat, pat, pat. Now say the line, Sergio.
Many people think he's the demon, but he's not. You know that, right?
Said Makino.
Of course I do. He's my brother. And my best friend.
Said
He's
Luffy.
my Kyodai. But what's happening?
This devil fruit causes the eater to gain the powers and even transform into a mini version of the demon. However, if the holder of the demon eats it, they will have to confront their demon about it, said Jiraiya. Inside Naruto's mind!
This fanfic did.
Wait, hold on. Naruto's 4?
Yeah, he's 4 years old right now. He's 3 years younger than Luffy, who is 7 right now.
Matt, this
This is before
the
they...
Naruto talks to Kurama before Naruto talks to Kurama canonically.
But
That's
he had
gross.
gone in... No, he had actually talked to him at this point because of the training with Jiraiya, remember?
Yeah, it wasn't 4.
Yeah.
No, he
Anyways.
talks to him, but the QB's like, fuck off, you're a little bitch. And then Naruto says, nah, I'm gonna die. Anyways, the 4-year-old stood before a cage. Inside was a horrible beast. The Kyuubi.
Who are you?
Said Naruto.
I'll do the QB, Matt.
Based.
I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Said the Kyuubi sarcastically.
Really?
Said Naruto.
I never knew the Tooth Fairy was scary looking.
That's not what I meant.
I'm sorry. That's not was I meant.
That's not
Said
what I
Q-
meant.
Said Kyuubi.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Said Naruto.
What does sarcastic mean?
He's 4. All right. It mean I was lying for a humorous reason. I'm the QB.
Said the demon.
What? But I heard you died.
Said Naruto.
Thrown into a
Who tells a
landmass.
4-year-old that the giant demon fox that attacked the city died?
Did you just say you got tossed into a landmass?
Yes, I did say that.
Polly, get out of here. Hold on, my dog.
The landmass of Naruto's body.
Sorry. Polly came into my room and started rolling on the ground and making it wet.
I mean, I would too.
Anyways. No, I didn't. The mysterious hero that gave his life to save your village sealed me. In you.
Said Kyuubi.
He's a ghost now.
Nice.
Why am I here?
Asked Naruto.
You ate one of the Biju fruits. Because of this, I can't take over you ever. You brat was lucky.
Said Kyuubi.
Oh.
Saud Naruto.
So what's going on? Come on, Major
You have the
Bubba. Let's
ability
go.
to transform into a mini version of
I'm recording
myself.
right now.
Just focus on looking at me.
Looking like me. Said Kyuubi.
Looking, whatever.
Why?
Asked the 4-year-old.
Because it will help you get out of here.
Said Kyuubi.
Why?
Asked the 4-year-old.
Because you ate the stupid fruit.
Said Kyuubi.
Why?
Asked the 4-year-old.
You're possessive, trying to annoy me on purpose, aren't you?
Asked Kyuubi. Naruto just gave him a small foxy grin.
Just focus on transforming into me.
Yelled the Kyuubi. And Naruto did just that. However, there was a pop sound and all he had was the ears and tails of the Kyuubi. And then the Kyuubi sighed.
I can't blame you for not fully transforming. That must be your hybrid.
Said Kyuubi.
Hey, I have girl nails.
Said Naruto, looking at claws.
You also have fangs. That's your hybrid, or in your case, half demon form. You should return to the living world. That brother of yours and those pirates are worried.
Wait, living world? What the fuck?
Naruto is fucking dead.
Said
Next
Kyuubi.
question.
Everything went black. In the waking waking
I
world.
think you beat everything when Midnight Ash.
Yes, everything went Midnight Ash, and in the not Midnight Ash world, Naruto woke up.
My head.
Said Naruto.
Bro, you're okay.
Said Luffy.
I am. Add. Look what I can do.
Said Naruto. There was that pop sound again, and he giant the ears, tails, and a set of claws.
Not so cool.
Said Luffy. Shanks cleared his throat.
I know it's good that Naruto is okay, but I should tell you something.
He took a breath.
Listen, fish cake, anchor. Neither one of you will be able to swim again. Those fruits you ate were the devil's fruit.
I'd just like to point out that Luffy can't swim already. Anyways.
Yeah.
What?
Both yelled in surprise, and they began to cry. Days later, after the Red Hair Pirates left Makino and Ayame ran to the mayor, the only other person to treat Naruto with respect.
It's the terrible mayor.
Said Ayame.
Luffy and Naruto. That bandit.
Said Makino, not knowing what to say.
What is it about, Luffy and Naruto?
Oh, okay.
Asked the
Yeah,
mayor.
I need some fucking lines here. Come on.
Yeah, Michael probably
Alright,
should be the mayor.
Dad.
Luffy and Naruto was being beat up by Zabuza. Oh.
Oh, I love
You
this
d-
sentence.
You two are interesting little brats, said Zabuza. Both of you are not hurt, but all my kicks and punches!
I love that. All my both of you are not hurt, but all my kicks and punches.
Townspeople ignored the bandit. In fact, some of them watched,
Maybe he'll get rid of the demon.
said a townsperson. I hope so. He's such a bright to the
Bright.
village, said another.
Look, you eyebrowless freak. Shanks is a great man.
Yelled Luffy.
That's right. He's 10 times better than you. Believe it.
Yelled Naruto. Browless freak, said Zabuza. Okay, hold on. Before we get to the end of this, I have to say a really funny... What?
Eyebrows. He has them.
Yeah.
What's up with this fixation on Zabuza's eyebrows?
I don't know, dude, but I just had a really fucking funny idea that what if Shanks saves both of them and he loses both arms in the process? It's just a mirrored version on him
Your
on both.
arms. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't care.
Still becomes an emperor.
He kicked both next to each other and stepped on them. He raised his rather large sword over them.
Stop!
Called the mayor. He and the two barmaids appeared right beside the mayor. I'm imagining they phase in like the Super Mario 64 reappearing effect.
Also, by the way, it looks, because I looked up the eyebrows thing. Someone said on Reddit, it probably is because Naruto calls Zabuza an eyebrowless freak in the manga and linked to Naruto chapter 13, page 17, but the page is not found.
What the fuck?
Someone said, I distinctly remember Naruto calling Gaara no brows in the English dub in the first season of Naruto Shippuden.
Weird. Anyhow.
Matt, there were digitally colored Naruto that I could have been reading the entire time that I didn't read. What chapter did you say, Serge? 13?
Chapter 13, page 17.
The mayor got on his hands and knees.
Please, let the kids go. Take whatever you need from the town, please. One of those boys is a hero to this town, please.
Begged the mayor. Too bad. They made fun of me. They called me a browless freak, said Zabuza. Even if I lack eyebrows. He doesn't! He has eyebrows!
He doesn't.
Wait, does he actually not have eyebrows in the manga?
No, he does, but Naruto does in fact call him eyebrowless freak. Because Naruto is, I don't know, mentally handicapped, I guess.
I think it's because in certain shots they're really small, and depending on the camera angle, you would think that it's just part of his brow ridge.
He muttered under his breath. Let's see. Oh, it's Shanks. Yo.
I was wondering why there was no one at the docks when I arrived,
said a voice behind them. Both barmaids turned around and saw Shanks with his crew. Zabuza let out a small laugh. What's wrong? Oh, that's Shanks again.
What's wrong, Anka? Fish cake? I thought your punches were as strong as pistols, and I thought Naruto was a clone user.
Those statements
such a
don't...
lame thing.
Yeah, those statements don't match each other. Alright. Said Shanks.
Zabuza.
Is that Zabuza?
Yeah.
Yeah, because...
Yeah.
You know, perhaps I should even the odds, he said. The problem is, it comes right after Shanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, why is there a quotation here? Suddenly many Zabuzas appeared. He's a clone user, said Jiraiya. One of the Zabuzas appeared next to Shanks and held a gun to his head.
You know, I don't think most clone users used guns,
said Shanks.
You know, they can misfire, especially when used by a clone.
The Zabuza clone looked surprised until Lucky Roo appeared next to him and shot him in the head, reverting him to water. What is with that statement about a misfiring gun?
Okay, that's because in the 4Kids dub, Lucky Roo's gun is a cap gun that misfires and scares the bandit.
Wait, I thought Emma Iveli hated the 4Kids dub.
I don't know, man.
Do you think that
That's
was the
my
only
guess.
way she'd been able to experience One Piece at all?
Probably. It was 2006.
Yeah, they probably didn't have
Yeah, this
translated
was when
subtitle
4Kids
things.
was happening. Yeah.
But my point is they didn't have a fucking pirated subtitled versions of it on.
I'm sure there were really low quality, like the Duang scans or the VA original scans.
Yeah, they would have been like cam rips.
Or sorry, Golden Wind. I forgot that's what we're calling it now.
The Zabuza clone. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we did that. Him, my clones, said Zabuza. The Zabuza clones were posed to strike Ben Beckman, began to fight them off using a gun as a club, as of them turned to water.
Shanks.
Oh, sorry. You can pour booze on me. You can make fun of me. You can even spit on me. But nobody hurts my friends,
said Shanks. Both Naruto and Luffy heard what he said.
Wow, I heard what he said.
Is that
also heard
so?
what he said.
Well, I have one more trick up,
You sleeve.
said Zabuza. He released a smoke bomb. When the smoke cleared, Zabuza disappeared with the two boys.
Oh no, they're gone.
Yelled Shanks with the possessive
Possessive.
there. Oh, we should probably... No, we'll talk about that later. Meanwhile, Zabuza was in a small rowboat with each boy in each hand. They would have thought I went to hills, but hiding out at sea was genius, said Zabuza. I don't need you two anymore. Why would hiding out at sea be genius? You used water clones, dumbass. They'll know you're... He tossed both boys in the sea. Both couldn't swim. Zabuza stood there laughing until the local Sea King showed up, and swallowed Zabuza whole. It turned its attention onto the two boys who were struggling to keep to the surface. When the Sea King was to eat them, Shanks gabbed them and protected them. He glared at the Sea King, which swam away in fear. Both boys were crying.
Luffy, Naruto, it's okay. Everything's fine,
said Shanks, holding on them tightly.
But...
cried Naruto.
Your arm.
Cried Luffy, fishing his younger brother's sentence. Shanks had lost his left arm, protecting the two brothers.
It's a small price to pay, not that you're safe.
Said Shanks. Days later, the red
Not
hair
that you're
pirates...
safe because we're still in the water.
Yeah, fuck you.
The red hair pirates were leaving for good. Days later,
So you're really leaving?
asked Luffy.
Yeah, we've been using this too for a base for too long,
Said Shanks.
We're sad you're leaving, but we understand we're too young to go.
Said Luffy.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna skip the seds? I feel like that's probably better if we're gonna read
probably.
Yeah.
this. Yeah, alright.
I feel like we should have come up with that idea, like,
Way
last
earlier.
year
Well,
when
normally we
started
don't
this
have to read
podcast.
this much back and forth dialogue.
Said.
You two can't be pirates because you can't swim, fish can't anchor.
Hey,
Yelled both.
I'll show you. I'm going to become the king of the pirates.
Naruto!
And I'm gonna be a Kage.
Shanks smirked at the
What is
two.
Kage doesn't mean anything in this universe.
Yeah, it doesn't. Shanks smirked at the two. He took off his hat and put on Luffy's head.
Give this back to me when you become a great pirate.
Said Shanks, and Luffy began to cry. He knew how much Shanks treasured his hat.
Do I get anything?
Asked Naruto. Shanks began to think them, pulled out something from his jacket. It was a headband with a metal plate that looked like a leaf.
That band. You're a clone user?
Well,
Asked Naruto.
I don't use them so much anymore, but I used to be. Try and become the greatest of them all, a
Stop
Kage.
using them.
Wait, so is clone user like
Having clones-
ninjas?
I guess. No, it just sounds like it's just like they have the innate ability to use clones and nothing else. Like they're not ninja, they're just clone users.
I guess so.
Because there's not really ninjas, they're pirates, but they just can use clones.
And here,
Also, I just like to point out, you think having the ability to use clones, especially like Naruto clones, is like ungodly useful, like unbelievably so. And
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, don't use them anymore. They're too confusing. Now I can't do the hand signs.
And here, you two can also have this to remember all of us by, said Jiraiya, who gave them papers. Yasop once again grabbed the papers, but fainted due to blood loss from the nose. Lucky Roo and Ben Beckman carried him back onto the ship.
I'm gonna drop
Why
the
is this
Scottish.
happening to
My
Yasop?
throat is killing me already.
Alright,
Super perv.
said Shanks, who walked towards his ship.
Those two remind me when I was their ages.
He thought. And so they sailed away.
Those two, they will become great things.
Both boy cry as they sailed away, and 10 years later their adventure would begin. 10 years later. A now 17-year-old Luffy wore Shanks' pressure straw hat as well as a red vest and shorts. A now 14-year-old Naruto wore similar shorts to Luffy, but red and an orange shirt that if you ever saw it up close you'd scream, "My eyes! My beautiful, beautiful eyes!" It was just that bright. He also wore Shanks' headband over his forehead. Ayame, Makino, and the mayor watched their sail away. Go ahead.
I'm going to miss them.
With the two, Brother the Sea King, the one that ate Shanks, armed 10 years ago, showed up.
Well, kid.
Oh, yeah.
Look who it is.
Said Kyuubi in Naruto's head. Naruto gained the ability to hear the Kyuubi, but Luffy was the only he told.
Well, look who's back.
You get the first shot, bro.
My pleasure.
He transformed what become known as his half-demon form, and then about 20 Narutos appeared. They all began to beat up the Sea King. When I was almost down for the count, Luffy shouted "Gum Gum Pistol" and knocked the Sea King out with a rubbery
Sorry, that
punch.
was in quotation marks. Can you?
Oh, okay.
not
For
read
the
my
count,
lines, you degen?
Luffy shouted
Gum Gum Pistol.
and knocked the Sea King out with a rubbery punch and a kill steal. Both grinned at each other, Naruto with a foxy grin and Luffy with a monkey grin, and so both set out their journey to become king of the pirates for Luffy and to become a Kage for Naruto.
A monkey grin.
Next time, after getting sucked into a whirlpool, somehow winding up in a barrel, taking on the fattest pirate in the world, they discover where to find their first crew members. It doesn't help that a whiny cabin boy is joined them for a while. Author's note. Okay, I have many things to explain. First off, as there were no ninjas, but there are clone users. Clone users are people who can clones of themselves. There are many different kinds.
Okay.
Naruto will learn one of the hardest, Shadow Clone. Beat, you saw that coming. Shanks was a clone user but failed. Zabuza was a clone user but died, as you know. There are the 10 greatest clone users known as Kages: Hokage, Kazekage, Mizukage, Raikage, Tsuchikage, Otokage, Hoshikage, Yukikage, Namikage, and Tsukikage. The first are
Yoshikage, bro.
Hoshikage.
That wasn't funny.
Why?
Why are you laughing? Stop.
In this version, it's sort of like a title, like the world's greatest swordsman. Naruto doesn't care what his title is as long as it is a Kage. I will put other Naruto characters, other roles as well, like Ayame, the ramen stand girl, as Makino's co-worker, Jiraiya on Shanks' crew. Later one, it's revealed he had his book published. Let's just say a certain love cook will be an avid reader, and Zabuza replacing Higuma the bear. Why I did that, I don't know. I already have a few ideas, but I would like suggestions. 2. Alright. So, I don't think we have...
You know,
Yeah?
should we break before we discuss? What do you think, boys?
I think we should probably break before discuss.
All right. Well, then we'll be back in a few.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yo.
So how'd you guys enjoy it?
As someone who doesn't really understand One Piece, aka I don't understand it at all, and as someone who's has very little knowledge about Naruto, this was a very meh read.
I think it was decent. I mean, it suffers from she
Yeah.
was probably a teenager when she wrote this. I'll forgive her for
This
the.
was 15
the
years
mi-
ago, and she's 33 according to her thing. So she was 18.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'll forgive her for the grammatical errors if the TV tropes page is right. She has a hand thing that
It
makes
says
her
on
screw
her
up.
page that she's disabled. So yeah, physically, not.
So yeah, I'll give her a pass on that. I don't like the script format. I'm a big no on that.
Script format makes
no, I
it
think
kind of
it was-
harder
I-
for us to read. I think we should just, like Matt said, we should just stop reading the blank said, blank exclaimed,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
just
when
have
it
it be
gets-
more of a natural script
Yeah.
reading.
It's decent. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
If Emma Iveli does actually listen to this podcast at some point, we should probably make it clear. Anytime that we bring up grammar stuff, Or we chuckle at weird sentences. That's not intended to be mean in any way. We read so many weird things. I think that's part of the humor we find.
I mean, this is more parsable than the Freeney-verse.
How dare you insult our Lord and Savior, the Mike Freeney?
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yes, I do agree.
You gonna cry?
Yes.
I remember being a kid, and this fan fiction fucking blew my brain out the back of my skull. This was so fucking cool to read when I was a kid, and this was the only fan fiction I could find that was being updated at the time, consistently.
What was little Matt on fanfiction.net was like anime and manga, Naruto,
Oh my
time for some
god!
crossovers.
People write about my anime.
Oh, One Piece. I love One Piece as well.
This was a simpler time when Naruto
There was like
wasn't...
five Naruto and One Piece crossovers, and this was one of the 5 because there's now like 1,000 of them.
Yeah, Jacob looked it up. This was actually happening during the Water 7 arc of One Piece.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't know
before
what that
they.
means. What chapter is that? Give me a time span of like in the story.
Let's see, 322 to 374.
Yeah. So
the manga was like a third of the way.
Yeah, that's just, it's crazy thinking that, because like
that's
a lot of the
so
stuff
long
that's
ago.
established in One Piece, that's just like common fact now, didn't exist.
Yeah,
Like we barely knew anything about Frankie, who's one of the like most popular One Piece characters. We didn't get the reveal of who Luffy's family is or his grandpa, because his grandpa's a really important character, and we just don't know them. This is before Robin is officially a member of the Straw Hats too.
Yeah.
And as
also,
for Naruto, let me check. Let me check Naruto. Keep talking.
Interestingly enough, thinking about the timescale, Brook didn't exist either. Who was another Straw Hat crew member who doesn't join on until like the very end of the time before the time skip.
Oh, this is speaking in the volume releases. This is around volume 32, which is post time skip actually.
Jacob, go to General, chapter 256.
Oh yeah, sounds about right. This is the Kage retrieval arc time period. So like
right
literally the first arc of the time skip.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's so long ago. This is unbelievable to even think about.
Yeah. This is before like Naruto became like infamous, I guess, if that makes sense. Cuz like Naruto was really like respected until the end really, where it just took a just nosedive in quality.
Was it respected? I remember the term Narutard got tossed around a lot around that time.
That's because in that time period there was a very large divide in fans between One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, because those were the three biggest manga of the era. It's crazy to think, like, I don't think there's really an equivalent to that in the modern day. Like
there kind of is, but the problem is One Piece is still going, and there's just nothing that can even come close to fighting it.
The closest thing we could think of the big three now would be My Hero, Demon Slayer, which doesn't exist anymore, and maybe Attack on Titan. Did Attack on Titan end?
Attack on Titan is like basically ending. If not, has already ended by the time we're recording.
It's such a weird time period, because it's like the big, like, that era was like there's the big three in Dragon Ball, which were like the biggest anime of all time, and if you didn't like one of them, you liked one of the other ones. Like, if you didn't watch I didn't watch One Piece, I didn't really watch Naruto, I didn't really watch Bleach, but I was a huge Dragon Ball fan, and that's basically how everybody was back then.
Yeah.
If you were around for anime in the early... What?
What's it?
I didn't watch any shonen back then. I didn't watch anime when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, but like for the people who did, like it was one of those. Either you watched those shows on Toonami or on 4Kids,
Yeah.
basically. Because
what was
before
going
I
on?
got into, we're discussing anime in the early 2000s.
Oh, my entire recollection of like anime was like Dragon Ball Z Kai was on Nicktoons.
Exactly.
You guys
That's
can
what I'm
continue
talking
the
about.
discussion.
That was
I
it.
have to go. I have to go eat dinner, but you guys can finish the discussion. I'll leave my recording so it doesn't fuck up. But you're free to continue the discussion. I will be
Just
back.
go ahead and end your
I mean,
recording.
if you're not,
Sergio?
yeah, you can. We're probably gonna be done by the time you're. Okay,
Well,
that's
he's
right.
gone.
Can't wait for a fucking
He's about to
2 hour
have
long.
7
recording.
gigabyte fucking recording.
It's already
yeah,
a
no.
pain to like edit his audio as is.
It's just like, it's crazy to think like, anime now and anime a decade ago is so culturally different in the U.S., which I think is an example of progression in the fan base, but also kind of a regression because talking about relevant topics to today, that whole anime gatekeeping thing going on Twitter a few days ago. What's a big thing?
What anime gatekeeping
I know Matt
thing?
didn't see that.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's-
Matt doesn't go on Twitter. So this guy tweeted out that was like, "I'm going to be real. If you claim to be an anime fan and you haven't seen, and you've only seen, and he lists like 14 anime, like One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Attack
Pretty
on
much
Titan,
any of the big ones.
then you are not a true anime fan." And that's like, that's how you know that your fan base has made it. Okay, here it is. If all your common knowledge of anime is Demon Slayer, Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, Fate, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Ghost in the Shell, then you are not an anime fan. Normie, stay the fuck out of anime. And then he posts a Dragon Ball Z gif. I feel like that your community has gotten big if it gatekeeps other people.
Yeah.
Which gatekeeping is horrible.
I really, I mean, I don't fucking like gatekeeping at all whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's dumb. I think it's stupid.
I don't think anybody does.
But
Only,
at the
like,
same time, it's like
The only people who like gatekeeping are the people who would think they're the head honchos of their community. Like, oh, I'm an anime tuber with like 200,000 subscribers, and I talk about fucking K-On!
Titty
all day.
Lady
I'm
got
gonna
mad.
gatekeep
People are
K-On!
mad. People mad about Big Titty Lady. They're mad about Big Titty Lady.
Yeah, there's a lot of people mad about Big Titty Lady.
Big Titty Lady, bad Big Titty Lady. Like that's. I don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh.
One thing I noticed... What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, it's crazy, like, getting into anime now compared to getting into anime, like, 15 years ago. Because when I got into Dragon Ball, I watched it on Nicktoons, which, heavily censored Dragon Ball Z Kai. Not as bad as when it was on 4Kids, mind you. Because that was bad. I watched it on 4Kids once, and it was horrible. But it's just crazy, like, people, if you want to get into anime, you can just go online and go to, like, Crunchyroll. Or you can go to... I don't want to condone torrenting anime, but
No,
let's
fuck
be
it.
real. A lot of people torrent anime.
Yeah.
That's how I watched Evangelion. I'm not gonna fucking watch the Naruto, or not the Naruto dub, the fucking Netflix
The
dub.
bad Netflix dub.
Yeah, I want to watch
Like,
it
censored
the way that I
stuff.
like see it on YouTube, the way that people always fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's just a thing, like, it's so much easier to get into anime now than it used to be. Because I used to have to, if I wanted to watch Dragon Ball, here's what I would do. I would ask my parents if I could rent something off of Netflix. Not because, remember when Netflix was a renting service? When you would go
Yeah.
online and rent DVDs and they'd mail it to you and then you'd watch it and then you'd reseal it and you'd mail it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I used
crazy.
to rent Dragon Ball Z seasons one disc at a time
Ouch,
from
bro.
the Dragon, the orange Dragon boxes.
Damn, dude.
I used to rent those. They had a marathon feature where it would only play the intro to one episode, and then every episode was basically just poorly cut together with no intro or outro or like the commercial like. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So that was how I got into Dragon Ball. I would play the games because I owned the first 2 Raging Blasts, Ultimate Tenkaichi, which is a dog shit game and you should never buy it. If you played it, I'm sorry. And I owned Ultimate Battle 22, which was like a more traditional fighting game, and being that I was like 7 or 8, yeah, I didn't get it very much. But like, but you compare that to now, where like, if you're like 13,
you just look up
like,
episode of an anime.
Yeah, you can go on YouTube. It's all over YouTube. Poor, kind of weirdly cropped and shit. I'm not gonna name any names, but you remember me complaining about my one roommate who would watch anime in a 4:3 aspect ratio on YouTube, where it was not full screen and it was only like 25% of the actual like YouTube window. That was gross.
I mean, I don't give 2 shits about anime anymore at this point. Like, I don't watch anime. The one that I've been meaning to watch, Full Metal Alchemist, is like it's on Netflix. I know that. But like,
I found myself reading manga a lot more, as you know, Matt.
I prefer manga.
Maybe not Michael.
Like I actually kind of enjoyed Fairy Tail when I was reading it as the manga, and then I tried the anime and it wasn't good. And then I realized that Fairy Tail was never good. I'm sorry for the people that think it is. You're wrong.
Fairy Tail is
it just has big
the
titties.
discount version of One Piece, honestly.
No, it's not even discount One
like-
Piece. It is like discounted discount One Piece.
Yeah,
It is
far
what I would
discounted.
call like thrift shop bargain bin clearance.
If anybody who's listening to this likes Fairy Tail, please go read
sorry.
One Piece. You will love One Piece. You will be fucking astounded by One Piece if you like Naruto. Not Naruto, Fairy Tail. If you like Naruto, you might also really like One Piece too.
Most
If
of
you
the
like
big
Naruto,
three.
I'm sorry about the fourth Hokage or the fourth Shinobi World War. I'm really sorry. I understand, dude. Trust me.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, like fucking, I don't know. I just don't fucking care. Shit's cool, I guess. Like, anime. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Fucking
I'm-
anime, dude.
I am so far removed from anime that it's kind of like to a point where I can't even call myself an anime fan.
That's fair.
Like, I like anime in the sense of there are very specific shows that I like, and there are, movies that I really like Studio Ghibli movies, but I would not consider myself like an anime fan because I don't watch, and I won't say I don't watch enough anime. It's just I don't watch it frequently enough to consider myself a fan.
I'd say no matter what, like no matter how much anime you watch or how often you watch it, if you like anime, you're an anime fan. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I'd say I'm an anime fan because I like it. I've seen shows that I really enjoyed. And that's like, just because I don't always watch anime doesn't mean I'm not an anime fan. I don't play fighting games every day.
Right.
I'm a fighting game fan.
I mean, I consider myself a fighting game fan, but it's in a very loose sense. Where it's like, yeah, I like playing fighting games. That's kind of
enough.
it.
That's still a fighting game fan.
Yeah,
Doesn't make you less of a fan.
I mean, it doesn't make me less a fan. The point is, like, what I mean by, like, if I were to say I can't say I'm an anime fan is because, like, I don't watch anime frequently enough to know what's going on. So, like, I don't know what the big hit anime of the season is. I don't know any of that because I don't watch anime anymore.
Me neither.
The only thing that I know is that I fucking hate the opening to keep your hands off of Aizuken.
Why, bro?
It's just annoying. I'm so sick of hearing the OP.
It's a good opening, though.
The anime's bomb as fuck. I love
even if it's a
it,
good opening,
but I don't like the opening.
If you hear it a million times,
I could
on
hear the
Twitter or
opening
Reddit
for
or whatever
Full
you
Metal
go on.
Alchemist Brotherhood over and over again, and I never will get sick of it. I will never get sick of fucking Dragon Soul, but I will get sick of hearing Easy Breezy. I don't think it's a.
you know what?
It's not a bad OP. It's just I don't like.
Rap.
I just don't like hearing it.
Jacob, shut the fuck up. The 4 Kids One Piece rap is based as a song, but it is a
That's what I'm
It's a
saying.
dumb opening.
It's so good.
But
As I was trying to say earlier, I found that not watching anime and just reading manga has made it a lot easier for me to digest anime or stuff like that.
Just manga
just because
stuff.
like
Mm-hmm.
I could watch an episode over the course of 22 minutes, or I could probably read like 3 episodes worth of manga in the same time because I read fast. Matt knows this.
You could.
I
I
mean-
think you can read even faster than that, to be honest. Manga
I'm
is
an
a lot
I would
faster.
say I'm like an average reader. I prefer audiobooks over like novels.
I'm back.
But I really like comic books.
I've never done audiobooks.
You know what? If there was one thing that would really get me into anime, and I'm surprised that it hasn't been done yet, is a fucking Power Rangers anime. Like, why hasn't there been...
I'm certain there are shows like that. The problem
Yeah,
is...
I know, but like, there is no... Like, Voltron did really well, despite the fact that it ended really poorly. But like, it feels like it's like the obvious thing to do, because Voltron had a huge success, and Power Rangers is like pretty well loved and beloved. So why don't they just, you know, do an animated Power Rangers?
Holy shit, he's back.
I want to say that there was concept art for a potential Power
When did
Rangers
you get
animated
back?
series under.
Just now.
I said I was back.
He announced he
Why
was
did
back.
Can I finish my sentence, please?
Yeah.
There was I think I saw concept art for a potential Power Rangers animated series when it was owned by Disney, but it didn't end up happening. I guess for Toei they just don't really see a point in doing it.
I mean, it's cheaper to do the live action stuff.
Way
Probably.
cheaper. I don't think...
Yeah.
One thing that I don't think a lot of people looking at Toei don't realize is how cheap their tokusatsu shows are to make. They are...
Yeah.
I think you mean how anything they make are. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. But especially their
They-
tokusatsu is insanely cheap.
All of their anime uses the same soundtracks for like the entirety of their runs, no matter how long they are. Look at Dragon Ball. They use the same music
Yeah.
from the like pre-Saiyan arc, like original Dragon Ball, up to the Buu Saga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm-
look at One Piece and Naruto, who were like 20-year serializations of anime, and they use the same music and soundtrack.
I mean, it doesn't need to
Naruto
be
was not
different
made by
music.
Oh, it wasn't.
It was made
Yeah,
by
it was
Studio
not.
Parrot.
Didn't know that.
I will say, it's just, for me, it feels like, you know, of course it would be way cheaper to do the live action stuff, but it could be done really well, and I know how much they love to just fucking shill the shit out of Mighty Morphin. And like,
Yeah,
I will never get into
I-
the old Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, but if it was animated, I'd be down.
I think the main part is if we're looking from a Western perspective, no one gives a shit about tokusatsu. It's not taken seriously over here. No one would do it. No one would do it because one, there isn't a lack, like there's a lack of like caring, and also I'm sure they'll be like, oh well, people are just gonna say, oh, this is the Power Rangers ripoff. And then if you hop over to Japan, you know,
It's just cheaper to do the live
I don't
action
think Toei wants to bog down Toei animation with doing a Sentai animated series when they're already doing like
Normal Sentai.
you know,
Yeah, like-
normal Sentai, and I'm sure, because like there's anime that have played homage to Sentai, but like, you know, it's just gonna come off as like, you know,
Well,
a Sentai
one thing
ripoff.
is, I would argue Sailor Moon is basically what you're talking about, Michael. Sailor
No,
Moon...
no, don't fucking call Sailor Moon Sentai.
It's a
I
spo-
hate
but
that.
it's based off of
Yeah,
it.
it's based on it,
inspired by
Michael.
it.
I don't.
Toei even made a live action 50 episode Sailor Moon series.
Yeah, but I don't want to fucking hear about Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I would say if you're looking for Pretty Cure and Sailor Moon.
Like, no, from like in my perspective right now, where I'm sitting is like, I saw this tweet like a long time ago where it's like, it was talking about the Galaxy of Adventures Star Wars animated stuff that they do every so often, and like someone would just like literally stated like, I have friends who are big in animation and don't give a shit about Star Wars, but if it was animated, they would give so many shits. Like, it's just a different audience. Like, I will never like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but if it was animated, I'd love it to hell. Like, it can be cheesy, but it can also do a lot more with how cheesy it is.
I think you have to understand, though, the reason that those shows are designed the way they are is because
No, I
they are
know
on the cheap
I know
live
it's
action
cheap.
shows.
I know it's cheap. I am aware that's cheap. I'm just saying that, like...
I know that you are, but I don't think you're really piecing together the fact that the show exists as live action because it is live action the way that it is.
Yeah, like
I know.
I don't
I'm
think
just
there's
saying
a
that I
want
would
in any
really like
industry
it.
for it.
I would really like animated Power Rangers.
I know, I think a lot of people would, but the problem is Toei doesn't want to do that. They would rather make Sailor Moon, they would rather make their One Pieces, they would rather make other stuff that's animated. Live
Let me
action
dream.
is for the cheap stuff for them.
Let me dream, please.
You can dream as much as you want, but we're having a discussion right now, I think.
Plus, I would argue, hold on, I'm looking something up real quick. I guess if I can there is a tokusatsu series named Garo that got an anime that's close, and I think at least this one's saying Samurai Flamenco has some Sentai-esque anime, but I'd argue that, well, there's already plenty of mecha anime, and, well, I feel like the pieces that would make a good writer or Sentai anime already exist in other forms. We have an Ultraman anime. There's plenty of mecha anime.
Yeah, the reason Toei makes money off of any live-action tokusatsu stuff is because they kind of monopolized it, to be honest. I don't think there's any other company that makes live-action tokusatsu stuff.
Maybe if there was a Sentai manga, because I feel like there are plenty of writer mangas they could turn into an animation, but it's clearly that they nobody
That's
wants
a good
to
point.
adapt
That's a
them.
good point. A key thing that not a lot of people realize is anime is basically an advertisement for the manga. In almost every case, the anime is used to advertise the manga.
There's some old, like, Showa Go Ranger manga, but I don't think anybody wants to turn Himetsu Sentai Go Ranger into an anime.
Mm-hmm. We should probably wrap this up because we've only got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Anyways, Biju Biju Fruit. Very interesting.
Yeah,
It's
I like
okay.
that.
It gets weird after the first chapter.
Ew.
Maybe we'll come back to it someday. Probably not.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, see you next week when I do 1080 kickflip.
Yo!
Yo!